Most of you, like me, are probably missing some of their equipment classes, having access to the reformer, the Cadillac, the Wonder-Chair, and the use of a private instructor. So today we're going to use some at-home equipment that you can use to apply the same exercises that we do on the reformer. So I've got a Pilates ball. If you don't have a Pilates ball at home, you could also use like a small playground ball, something that has a little bit of give to it that's not completely inflated. Also have a set of light weights. These are 2-pound weights. You could also use water bottles or canned goods. And then I also have a resistance band. I have it, as you can see, threaded through my stairwell, or you can use a door handle or any non-moving post or something that you can loop it around. If you don't have access to that, that's no big deal. You can repeat the same exercises without the band. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you're familiar with Pilates reformer class, we're going to start, as we always do, with footwork. So this is an exercise that warms up the abdominals but also stretches out the feet. You're going to lie down, center yourself on the mat. You're going to want to have your resistance band accessible for the next series. Draw your knees into your chest and then put your feet into first position at Pilates stance, which is heels together, toes apart. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and I want you to point the toes, press the legs out, draw the knees in. So keep the toes really pointed like you had big stilettos on, 4 or 5 inches. Your ribs are pressing down into the mat. Your eyes are on your belly button. So I want you to think about your abs controlling the work here. Point those toes, last couple good ones. And bring it in, rest your head if you need. Next we move into footwork heels, where your legs are going to be zippered together from your inner thighs down to your ankles. Head, neck, and shoulders comes up. Now flex your feet really hard. Imagine that there is someone pushing against your heels as you press against those hands and pull it back in. Press it out to pull it in. So you want to feel the feet, you want to feel a stretch to the shins, a stretch to the bottom of the foot. One more there. And bring your knees in and rest. And now we do our arches. So you're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Now curl your toes over like you're a bird on a perch. Imagine that you've got a big stick and you're trying to curl your toes over that stick. Same thing here. Press it out, really curl those toes. Starting to feel different muscles of the feet working as you keep warming up the abs. Last couple. And bring it in and rest. All right, so we move into the Pilates 100 next. So on the reformer, we would have grabbed our straps. Here we're going to grab our resistance band. So you want this work in the low abdominals, not in the neck, so make sure you're scooted far away enough from the anchor of the band. Knees come into the chest. You're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders, apply the resistance of the straps, and begin vigorously pumping your arms. Inhaling for a 5 count. And exhaling for a 5 count. Good, big vigorous pumps in between the level of the hip and the knee. You can keep your knees in tabletop. You can keep into a high diagonal. You can keep reaching those fingers a lot longer for the wall in front of you. Last couple good ones. Finishing out your 100. Bring your knees into your chest and rest your head. Rock yourself up to seated. I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to grab the Pilates ball. So we're not going to have access to short spine today, so we're just going to do a series of rolling like a ball, adding more resistance with the playground ball. So bring your seat close to the front edge of your mat. You're going to hug that ball in between your inner thighs. Curl your chin to your chest. Float the feet up. Hug a little tighter. Roll the shoulders down. Rock back to the tip of the shoulder blades. Rock back up. Hold it at the top. So let's get a couple like this. So this replicates the exercise spine stretch on the reformer, giving you a really great back massage because we're about to do some more deep abdominal work and some extension work. Hug that ball a little bit tighter, so the more you squeeze into that ball, the deeper you're going to get into the midline of the body. Hold it on the up and float the feet down. Release the balls, flip back around for coordination. And again, you're gonna grab those resistance bands. Shimmy yourself away. Make sure you've got a lot of resistance. Elbows are glued by your side. They're glued down to the mat, knees into the chest, head, neck, and shoulders stays up. You're gonna press your arms long down the mat, extend your legs. Resist your legs open and close like you're hugging into a spring. Pull the knees in, curl, reach those fingers longer. Bring it out to rest. Adding breath, inhale, press it, reach it, hold your breath, open, close. Keep reaching those fingers, draw the knees in, curl as high as you can. Bring the elbows down to rest. One more time, inhale, press it out. Open, close the legs. One time, pull the knees in, reach those fingers, bend it in, and rest. Rock yourself up to seated, where you're gonna turn around. So we're gonna do next, long box. So on long box, we would be lying on our belly, but today we're gonna use weights and we're gonna do it on our knees, just to add a little bit more instability. If you've got bony knees, feel free to double or triple up on your straps. So on your mat, your knees are gonna be hip width apart. You want the back side of your legs to be active here. You can curl your toes over or under, whatever's more comfortable for you, but stand up really straight. Arms are pressing by your side, palms face behind you. Bring those arms as far back as you can, open up the chest. Draw the arms back in. And inhale, press it, hold it out for 3, for 2, for 1, bring it in. Visualize that you're pressing the carriage away, growing your body apart from the crown of the head down to your knees here. The seat is active. And again, hold this one at the top. Rotate your palms to face each other. Bring it back down. And again, you press it, open up the chest, draw it back in. And again, press and reach. And in. 2 more times. Press it, reach it, look to the left, look to the center, look to the right, look to the center, release it. Adding breath. Inhale, press it, hold your breath, look to the right, to the center, to the left, to the center, exhale, and release. Now your arms come up to the shape of a letter T. Bring those arms back as far as they can go. Lift those arms up, circle them back down, and rest. And again, arms to a T. Press, think about reaching your pinkies, try to connect them in the back. Lift those arms up, circle around, and rest. One more time like that. Lift, press, reach, 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 open up the chest, lift as high as you can go, circle it all the way back down to rest. All right, losing the weight, coming back down to the mat for backstroke. Again, you're gonna grab your resistance band. If you don't have your band, you could use those weights again. This is a prep for teaser, which comes next. So you wanna bring your knees into your chest, head, neck, and shoulders up. So you wanna press so that you have good tension on the straps the entire time. Keeping that tension, extend your arms and toes up. Exhale to a letter V. Circle the arms, hover the legs, hold them together, reach for those toes. Bring it in, keep tension in the straps as you rest. Inhale, up. Exhale, open. Circle, hug the legs, reach for the toes. 3, 2, 1, bring it into rest. And again, it's inhale, exhale. Circle, reach, hold, hover. 3, 2, 1, bring it all the way back in and rest. Grab your ball here. Hugging into it, now we move to teaser. Use the ball as resistance like you would from the straps. Hugging but not squeezing into the ball, you're gonna peel yourself up, find your first teaser. Arms come up and down. Those low abdominals, the back side of the arms, work the body. Hold it, roll, reaching it all the way down, take it to a stretch. And now we're gonna move the legs, so hug into the ball. Peel yourself up, reach for your second teaser, now the legs lower. Deepen the low abs to lift, lower, deepen lift, keep squeezing into that ball. Every part of your body is active here. And then roll it all the way back down to rest. Well done. Arms come up, peel yourself up into seated. Remember, in Pilates, transitions are exercises. Moving into short box series, again with the band. You're you're gonna scoot away from the post just so you feel a lot of tension on the strap. So we're gonna start with round back. So you're gonna have a handle in each hand. You're gonna curl your chin to your chest, roll the shoulders down. And then deepen the abdominals, round back, all the way into the tips of the shoulder blades hit. Deepen the abdominals to come back up. And again, curl, round, scoop. Deepen the abdominals, peel yourself up. So make sure the shoulders stay in the same plane the entire time. You're finding a really deep C curve to do the work. One more time like that. All the way down, find that deepest stretch. Use your abdominals to peel yourself all the way back up. We do the same series in a straight back, so this is going to be the hinge on short box. Again, reset those shoulders. Notice how straight my spine is. Imagine that my spine is moving like a piece of steel. The hinge comes at the hips. You're just going to lean back till you feel those abdominal engage. Now visualize growing yourself taller to come back up. So your glutes are going to be really active here. Working the abdominals from the top to the bottom all the way into the sides. And 2 more times, hinging, find a deeper stretch, deepen to come back up. And 1 more time, proud chest, open collarbone, shoulders stay at that same plane, and come back up. Release the band, take your hands behind your head. Bring out your spine over to the left. Imagine that from your ribs to the crown of your head, that's a cap. From the ribs down is the jaw. You're just untwisting the cap. Try not to move your lower body as you rotate. That rotation comes at the sternum. And 1 more time. Bring it in and rest. Give yourself a big stretch. And bring it all the way back up. All right, for the next series, we're going to move into long stretch. We're going to start essentially in a full plank position. Arms are in line, our wrists are in line with your shoulders. Legs come back. Plug the shoulders into their sockets. And I want you to think about the muscles surrounding the shoulder blades, bringing you forward to your tippy toes and stretching those heels back out. And it's forward. So the crown of your head reaches away from the heel. Forward and back. 3 more times. 2. And last 1. Lower down to the knees and come up to a standing position. Grab your weights for additional challenge for down stretch, which is another extension stretch. Bring your hips forward. Curl the toes under so that the heels press behind you. Lean back till you feel the thighs engage. Come back up. Arms come up to the ceiling. And again, lean back. Coming up. Now reach up and back. Give me a big arch in the spine. Stretch out from the top of your fingers all the way down your neck into the front of the stomach. The back of your seat is active. And come all the way back up. Moving into up stretch. Coming back to that plank position. Feet are going to be hip width apart. Spine is in a straight line from the crown of your head to your tailbone to the heel. Lift your hips up so that your biceps are in line with your ears. Very slowly lower yourself down back to the plank. Bring it forward and lift the hips. So we're just kind of moving through a down dog here. Lower the heels. Pull it all the way in. Full plank. Low abs. Lift your hips back over the heels. And again, it's like a dance. And lift. Make sure the abs are controlling the work. Lower down. Pull it forward. Lift it all the way up. And rest. Walk your hands towards your feet. But keep your head and hands hanging heavy. So we're going to move into elephant. You're going to make fists with your hands. Press those fists into the mat. Pull your abs up to the ceiling. Walk your wrists forward. Try to lift your toes. Hamstrings are a little tight today, so you can use your hands down to the mat however is comfortable. But I want you to use your abdominals to lightly walk it back. Curl your chin to your chest so that your eyes are up and under the bra line to your belly button. So just the low abs are walking you forward. Try not to rock those hips. And one more time back. And all the way forward. Curl the chin to the chest. Stack your spine back up one bone at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Come down to seated. For a long back stretch, we'll just do a quick round of tricep dips. Feet are flat. Chest is open. Lift your hips. And dip. Down and up. Down and up. So think about a pencil in between your shoulder blades. Elbows go back behind you. You can make that more challenging by extending those legs long. 2 more. And last one, bring it down. Moving into stomach massage. You're going to grab that playground ball again. Extend your legs long over the playground ball. And then bring your hands around where your knees are. Curl your chin to your chest. Press the back of your legs into that ball. Eyes are back on the belly button. Press that ball. Pull the knees in as wide as the shoulders. Press the ball away and pull it in. Press it out. So the harder you press those feet into the ball, the deeper you're going to get into your low abs. Couple more good ones. Hold it at the top. Bring your arms up and behind you to do the same thing in a straight back. So again, spine moves like a piece of steel. It doesn't go anywhere. Low abdominals, pull and push. Pull it in to push it out. So visualize that you are working those springs on the reformer, applying resistance by pressing your feet into the ball. One more time, hold it, keep that spine straight. Last set without arms. You want to press those fingers reaching into the ceiling. Very low abs, pull in, press out. 2 more. And last one, bring it in. We're going to keep the ball, working leg circles and frogs. So you're going to lie back down, place the ball under your tailbone, arms are long and reaching, knees into the chest, toes to the ceiling. Open those legs, little circles on the ceiling. So you want to open up your feet just as wide enough that you can feel that deep abdominal connection. Your legs are just along for the ride here. Reverse the direction of your circle for 5, 4, deepen for 3, arms reaching, last one, heels together, toes apart, lower till you feel that connection, pull the legs in. So now it's kind of like that same series that you did in the beginning of footwork, but I want you to start feeling the back side of the legs. All the muscles where the thigh meets the glute, those are starting to work. Low abdominals are creating the work here. Last 3, 2, and last one. Bring it in, place those feet flat. And now replicating pelvic lift, you're going to place one foot on the ball, lying on the mat. Press both feet into the ball, lift the hips up into the air. Press the leg out, pull it in. So you're pressing that foot back again into the ball, but you want to make sure that your hips and your pelvis are not moving. Couple more on this leg. Keep the hips at the same height and switch other foot. So pressing the left foot now into the ball. It's open and closed. Really create more resistance by pressing your foot into the ball. Last 3, 2, and last one. Melt your spine down to the mat. You can get rid of that ball. Extend your legs long. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. Peel yourself up, reaching for your toes, and coming up onto tabletop for front splits. You're just going to bring your front foot forward. Curl the back toe so spine is straight. And just hinge forward. I'm going to feel a good stretch to that left hip flexor. Stand it back up. And again, hinge. And switch sides. Curl the right toes. Left foot is flat. Now you hinge forward with the right hip. Again, it's a big stretch to the front of the quads, the back of the seat. One more, find your deepest stretch. Come back up. From here, bring yourself up to standing. Walk those toes in. Heels together, toes apart. Big inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, flex the hands. Push the walls away to finish. Great job today doing reformer on the mat. See you soon.